A whole bunch of duds and really not very many studs in Game 78 for the Avs against the Dallas Stars, where they lose 7-4. On the stud side, the one thing I will give credit for is the Avs' depth scoring. Particularly, I thought Yakov Trenin and Brandon Duhaime did a great job on the offensive side of the puck, able to give the Avs some of that depth production that they've been needing for a while now. Trenin in particular, I thought was maybe one of the most effective players in this hockey game, so the Avs did at least have a couple of positives to look at on the forward side. In the top six, I would also throw Jonathan Drouin in there. He continues to play extremely well for the Avs in the top line. With the absence of Mikko Rantanen, it was important for him to be a quality, effective player for the Avs. He ended up one of their best possession players, even if that is a little bit off because of the third period deficit where the Avs got a number of those shots. Drouin was still at the top there, and he even scored a goal, gave the Avs a chance to get back into this game, made it a one-goal game in the third period at a time. So Drouin gave them a chance. Those couple of guys were solid. Everything else, pretty hard to say was good enough. The duds have to start with the penalty kill. I think there's no doubt that this was ultimately the thing that lost the Avs the game. They take 3 penalties, really 2 penalties, a double minor and a regular penalty, and they get scored on all 3 power play opportunities. That's 3 goals that just make it far too difficult for the Avs to remain competitive in the game. The penalties themselves were dumb and bad, the penalty kill itself was not any good, and your goaltender needed to be better. All 3 of those things are true. Beyond the penalty kill failures, the Avs defense has to be a dud as a whole. Giving up 37 scoring chances in this game at 5-on-5 is far too many. Time and time again, we see the Avs coverage just seemingly fall apart, both through the neutral zone and in zone defense. They have to tighten things up. My final dud is a little bit more ethereal than a specific play or player, but it's the Avs' inability to recover from giving up a goal. Not once, but twice in this game, the Avs give up a goal and then get scored on again in the next 2 minutes. Now, one of those is on the double minor power play, so that one's at least a little bit understandable, though you really do need to be better than giving up 2 goals on 2 consecutive power plays. But the other comes when the Avs had a lead 1-0 in the first period. They're less than 3 minutes away from leaving that period winning it, and instead of even having it tied, they give up a second goal in the last minute of the period, and they lose the period and would never see the lead or a tie in this game again. It really just seems like when issues crop up defensively for the Avalanche, they come in bunches. I don't have an unsung hero for this game. The Avs stunk.